Alright, I think we're live. I'm going to do a quick down and dirty Sunday special. So, there's a few things to go over for those that haven't done it before. It's got a little task list that I kind of just go through. Roadmap. Now look kind of like the readiness that I was this past week, what I'm currently at. By looking at the athletic app, some of the charts below, just kind of remind myself, see where I was on any threshold stuff. And it's more just to, not that I really gauge where I'm at by those things, it's more of in line with checking my own body, how I'm feeling, and kind of aligning and looking at those things and see if they line up. And, take them to heart if I'm way off, or, if I, more to really validate. So if I'm feeling kind of down, or, kind of tired, kind of beat up, and my HRV showing it, and my load has kind of been a heavy week, then yeah, I probably need some more recovery this going week. So, and then I look at the calendar, you look at the calendar, you do your commitments, and at work and family and everything, kind of check out those things. Look at where you were with sleep the previous week, so I can kind of lay out if I need more sleep, and then I might do a review of kind of the key sessions and stuff from last week, but I don't always do that. All right, so that being said, so the roadmap. So looking at, looking at today's plan, so the roadmap might be tiny on that screen. I might do a different screen where you can see this full screen when I'm viewing it, but for now I'm just going to leave it. Alright, so this coming week, roadmap, closing out the quarter end, or quarter one, end of it. Favorite strength endurance is coming up. Note, in 2 weeks we'll have our next assessment week, where you'll be able to get updated thresholds if you want to do them. So probably swim threshold, bike threshold, FTP, and maybe a run test too, who knows. Alright, so where we're at, quarter one, end of quarter one, block 4, week of March 6th. Looks like the key sessions we got is a key bike on Thursday, which actually I just moved up, but I'll get to that later. Key swim, which I'm going to have to move up because I'm traveling next week. And then a key run on the weekend, which I'll probably keep there because I'll be back by then. But alright, so let's see if there's anything else. Reports, no. Okay, doesn't look like there is. Was there a coach's corner or anything? Nope, don't see a coach's corner. Just a swim analysis if you want to get that. Okay. Alright, so that's the roadmap. Okay, so then getting into the readiness review. So I'll pull up that athletic app. You can see that on the screen there. Ready to train. How's that? A good green today. Let's see over the week. It was pretty moderate all week. There's a lot of yellow, but I was feeling pretty good, so I took it easy on Saturday though, just because I had other stuff going on. But that's readiness is looking generally good into the week for next week. I can do a hard week if I want. So this is what it was, a hard day today, nearly an 8. I'll see through the week there. It's kind of off and on. I had Wednesday low and Saturday low, like I said. I'm kind of modeled on the other days. You can see today's heart rate analysis there. I did a bike and a fartlek run. Okay, so sleep. I was kind of tough on sleep this week. I was that Sunday figure is wrong. It was actually 7 point something, so I got to check and see what's wrong with Apple Health there. It wasn't all registering, but got a really good Monday sleep. Then it was kind of moderate. Everything was under 7, where I really want to be around 7. So I did catch up today. Like I said, I got 7.1. So, but I do need to focus on sleep this coming week. Um, Consistency, sleep consistency is pretty good as far as when I'm going to bed about the same time every week, same waking up energy. So this is how much output I had compared to what I've eaten today. I've really under-eaten so far, and I'm sitting here drinking a bad soda, so refined sugar. But all of those energy consumed, I was carving up, or I was eating more Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but then I was in a deficit Thursday, Friday, and Saturday was pretty close. So generally pretty good. I can validate that with fuel in real quick. Look at the week of where I was. I don't have today's all complete, but the week I was focusing mainly on the carbs there. I was pretty much on target all week, except for Wednesday. I was probably a little bit low. Protein, I was pretty low all week too. I wasn't hitting my protein. I got it in today. And I'll probably get even a little bit more. But yeah, I was short about probably, what was that? Yeah, about 30 grams of protein every day this week. So I need to focus on that. Make sure I'm getting enough. All right. So where am I at? Okay, so athletic review, TP charts, and HRV training. Take a look at that. Already looked at the fueling targets. So, all right. So training P charts. Just kind of have a quick look, load and everything, considering what my load was this week. So that's TSS is the blue chart there, and then that's HRV is the green line, and blue line is asleep. And the yellow is the TSV, basically the stress compared to the previous days. So HRV is kind of creeping up. All good. It seems like it starts lower in the week and it kind of goes through the week and kind of rises. So pretty good there. Number of hours, I'm getting in under 10 hours right now pretty consistently. You can see also that's my weight. That gray line is my weight. I usually weigh myself on Monday and Friday for or generally around then for the fueling recommendation. I think that's really it to mention on those. I am way under on swimming. Only 34 minutes in the last 28 days. I've only had one swim session in the last 4 weeks, so I really need to get back in on swimming. Been kind of nursing an elbow, what they call a golfer's elbow, even though I haven't been golfing. It's the interior of the elbow right here. It's been hurting, so it kind of hurts when I do that catch and pull. So I've been kind of taking it easy on that. Just doing rowing instead. I even did a swim band this week to see how it felt, and it was kind of tight. Didn't feel that great, so but that's where I'm at with that. So, alright, so the calendar this week. Again, that's going to be kind of tight for you to see there. But let's get my work calendar up. Okay, so looking at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I got Charles luncheon that I really want to do on Tuesday is a big thing, and then Wednesday is when I leave for my trip. So I got Wednesday's pretty much a waste for anything in the afternoon. If I do a workout, it's going to be in the morning, and right now it looks like I got let's see, what am I scheduled for that? Yeah, so I got a low stress run that I'm going to do in the morning. So I've moved the key swim to Monday tomorrow. Even though I haven't been in the pool much, I'm going to go ahead and try to do that key swim to get back into it. Might not do the full version of it and really not go hard. Might go easier than what it says, but I'm going to do that. So, but yeah, layout is I've already kind of adjusted it earlier in the week to prep for my travel. That's going to be that's the little airplane there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But as far as any I gotta give blood on Friday. I'm gonna be gone, so I'm gonna have to readjust that. I got a big the finals race on Tuesday night with Dirty Rascals. That's that one. So I need to make sure that I'm well rested for that. That's why I'm not going to do it. That's why I did my bike today. Moved it up. The key bike session for this week I actually did today on Sunday because I want to do no bike or run tomorrow. So tomorrow it's just going to be a swim and a mobility and core. So the week looks pretty good. I don't think there's any adjustments I need to make there. Work is going to be pretty stressful with that travel that I need to do, and then still closing in on that RFP that's due. So probably keep most of those meetings already intact in the road, but I will have to move the one on Wednesday at 1:30 with BC Transit. I'll have to move that. Alright, so that all looks good. I don't see any issue with that. So, let's see. Sleep, self-care, we've already considered that, but like I said, I do need to get some more sleep. So I guess I would follow my habit cues. I need to really, sadly enough, when I travel, I actually get more sleep when I'm not having to do the pickup at night or do some other things around my family responsibilities. So, it'll be long days at work, but actually get more sleep in. Alright, so fuel and preview. So let's look at the current coming week. Actually, I probably need to update that. Managed nutrition plan update next week because I did move some things around. Alright, so I don't have any big events coming up. I have a Olympic that I'm going to do just locally here in, when is that? I think that's in like 4 or 5 weeks. 5 weeks until event. So, I want to do some pretty solid training the next 4 weeks before that. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do a taper or anything for that. I'm just going to look at it as a long training day. I'm going to go actually, my plan, and that is, I'm not going to worry about time, but I'm going to go hard. I'm going to go hard on the bike, probably harder than I ever have on an Olympic at the bike, and then see how that affects me on the run, because I've never really pushed that, kind of always hold back, but my plan, if I'm feeling really good, is to go really hard on this Olympic at Lake Paris. So, alright, so the fuel plan has been updated. Okay, so I can look at next week. Next week preview. Alright, so all yellows, basically moderate carbs all week, around 280 to 300 carbs with a solid 180 protein every day. So pretty consistent with those workouts that I got. I'm only going to be working out. How many hours am I set for? What does it say on today's plan? 11 hours, just over 11 hours if I hit them all. Alright, well, I think that's it. It's looking pretty good. I'm looking into the following week on that. I always try to update as I go, as things get put in 2 weeks out too. So I think I'm going to leave those as they are right now and then do an adjustment during the week. But yeah, I think everything's looking pretty good and solid there. So hopefully this came through okay. I'm just going to leave it on, and I'll check it out later, see how it turned out. But yeah, that's the Sunday special. Quick, down and dirty. Didn't have to move anything because I'd kind of done it earlier. But yeah, see you next week.